with Queen Bee Creations, and this is what's new Wednesday from the shop every Wednesday. Thankfully, the rain stopped a little bit because otherwise, I mean, I don't have great bandwidth here as it is, but when the weather is bad, you guys that follow know it gets shaky. So it's stopped, and I think there's a lull. So hopefully that helps with tonight. Announcements. All right. So the only announcement that I have, well, maybe two announcements. I am looking to put Fusion paint on sale next week. I haven't set it up yet, so I am just supposing this is what I'm going to be doing in the days to come. It would be Wednesday to Saturday of next week. So Fusion paint 20% off. And this Saturday, the 21st, just a reminder to anybody that's local, the shop is closed for the day. We're having my mom's celebration of life that day. So we'll have the service at the graveside and then host all the family back at the house and swap some stories and share some good times about her and in the house that we grew up in, so surrounded by her for that. So shop is closed for the day. Sorry for the inconvenience, but anybody that would cover the shop for me is with me. so nobody cover the shop because they're all celebrating with me for that day. But we're rarely closed, and I don't even think I close on holidays. So this is an exception, and I think everybody will understand. So in the grand scheme of things, not a big deal. It'll be the big deal for somebody who doesn't follow me and shows up here Saturday, and they'll be ticked off that they can't buy their paint or whatever what they came for, but they'll live, I'll live, it'll all be okay. So that's it for announcements. We're going to jump right into some of the new stuff on listed onto the website. Always, it goes live. The past couple of weeks, I've been putting it live just before we go on, and I think that's working. It means that most things are available until just before. So you can find them all on the website, queenbeecreationshome.com. And there is a tab at the top that says new this week. And I keep that loaded until just before we go live the following week. And then that's when the new stuff kicks in. So kind of an okay system. You guys let me know. Nobody's been complaining about it. I think it's better that it's not kind of going in drips and drabs over the week as was the case in the past. So let's jump into it. I'm going to start over here. Oh, geez. people are going online already. So I wanted to show these. Now there's two sizes. They're listed together, sold separately. So make sure that you get the size that you want. These are Temptations, lovely kind of floral casserole dishes. Each looks pretty much brand spanking new, even though technically they're not. You know that, right? So this small one is $18. The slightly larger one is $20. Each has its own wire basket and little wicker trivet that fits in it as well. So you can bake in this, you can microwave in this, and then insert it in here for easy carrying to and from the table. But this is lovely in and of itself if you're not serving something that's piping hot, and it's got the handles as well. So two sizes for that, 18 and 20. And considering what they go for, really, that's a steal. And I love that pattern. It's bright, it's cheerful for the summertime. It's perfect. Now, this next thing is just so adorable. It is just so cute. So, wooden salad bowl with wooden tongs that are matching, because on the sides, going around the circumference, are these slightly carved, like indented outlines of each of the images. And then the images are painted in. And then the tongs are also You get a little ladybug and you get a little bee. It's so cute. So the set, oh, I need to put glasses on. I keep forgetting I'm old. Okay. $18 for the set. And this actually comes from Clay Art, which is from Thailand. So it's hand painted. It's from Thailand. And usually I'm getting from them mugs and vases and things. So I haven't seen some of the woodwork that they do, but that's adorable. So just perfect for the season. This, okay, maybe not quite the season for turkeys. The video is not good tonight. We can hear you perfectly, cannot see your items clearly. Gail, sorry, honey. It's probably still because of the rainstorm that went through, and I was afraid of that. And I have the highest bandwidth at the shop that they offer in my area, but the houses that are just on the other side of the parking lot have way higher. They just don't extend it to this side of the parking lot. Go figure. Doesn't seem fair to me. And I'm sorry. But Gail, you're already in there shopping online, looking at the pictures. So you can follow along there. So you can hear me describing things and just look online at what the images are, the pics that I have there. So this little covered casserole dish, this is an Athena turkey. This is an ironstone item. It is from China, but it is adorable. And it is $14. But note, I do have a pic of this. Just this little tail feather right in the center has a chip out of it. So I want you to be aware of that. And you can take a look at a closer picture of that online. Whenever I know that there's some damage when listing, I will always put that for you and try and snap a pic of it. Sometimes I miss some things. And then sometimes when I go to pack them to you, I discover that maybe it got damaged in the front of the shop. You know, people are picking up. I had breakage here today because somebody was moving things around and then they had left the shop. Nobody was in the shop, but all of a sudden there was a smash. So something got put back a little precarious and didn't make it for the rest of the day. So occasionally some things get damaged and in the front. I mean, something like that, obviously I delete that and it's now in the big broken glass box in the back. But sometimes there's like little chips because they just get stuffed back in awkward spots and things. When I know that, I will not ship it out without contacting you to let you know that it's damaged. In which case then, usually I give options. So sometimes people really want the item. So then I will ship it for a reduced price or nothing. You just pay shipping or 100% refund. I mean, whatever works, you know, so we kind of work with you to make it happen for you. And the only thing that bugs me is that y'all get disappointed. And my apologies for that. These mugs. Okay, so this is a pair of little llama, look at that, little llama mugs. It's from Grace's Teaware. They are fine porcelain and $14 for the pair of these. And they're adorable. Okay, well, you have to like llamas, I guess. If you don't like llamas, then they're not adorable anymore. Just the way it goes. All right, I have a set of 4 of these. These are glass bake coaster bowls. I don't know why they're called coaster bowls. They're like little shallow soup and chili bowls. They've got their own individual handle. They're in great shape. And glass bake is made in the USA. And as always, they're microwave and oven safe. And they're just cute little bowls. I think this is all actually nice too. They're nice and shallow. So these would be good creme brulee bowls too. Just me. So $14 for the 4 of those. And the first mugs up. Oh, I have a couple of mugs tonight. But the first mugs up is this set of 2. And they've got these beautiful horizontal stripes that are broken up with the lines there that are all kind of, not an alligator pattern, but kind of like that. They're just kind of nice. $12 for the pair. Now, I think I have another Naji pottery bowl or pottery vase in the shop right now. All of them are totally unique, though. They're very distinctive. You know, just looking at them, that this is Naji. This one also is stamped on the bottom, and it has the original little sticker as well. But this definitive red ware with these swirled glazes, they're just stunning, and they are all individually unique. So they're all kind of little works of art. So $14 for that one. And last week I showed you and I listed a Tuscan kind of look Italian pottery butter dish. And then this week I got in the matching creamer. So weird. They're just so unique, so distinctively kind of Tuscan Italian, and just I hadn't seen the pattern before, and then all of a sudden I got a second week of the same pattern. It's just kind of coincidence, kind of kismet. I don't know, serendipitous. That's the word. Okay, that was a good movie, Serendipity. That's an old movie, but that was a good one. $8.50 for this little creamer. I think that starred John Cusack. John Cusack in Serendipity when he was young. When I was young, I watched it then. Okay, so this kind of style, this is like a Tajine, right? You know, the big earthenware cups. Oh, I haven't made anything in our Tajine in a while. It's the perfect size for two of us now that Christopher's not with us. We should do something in the Tajine. So it's kind of a method of cooking where, you know, with the lid, you've got the moisture gets trapped and falls back down into the base. But this is just a little mini Tajine style little pot. I mean, you could cook in it, but what are you going to cook in that? Maybe you could roast garlic in it, I guess. But really, it's like a little mini butter dish or a little cheese dish, or it's just an interesting little covered trinket dish for $7. So it is signed on the bottom, so it's handmade. Looks like Wales, W-A-L-E-S. But just, I love the glazing. I love the little style. Just a cute little covered dish. I have a little figurine. Well, he's not little, but this I have this spotted dog figurine.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo, kind of Scooby looking. He's just, you know, the kind of the ombre finish here, and he's got this soft but kind of rough texture. He's got this textured feel to him. $9.50 for him.
Tammy Winter says, yes, I love that movie too.
Okay, good, Tammy. I'm glad somebody else remembered it and I wasn't just talking to myself here. Nick hadn't heard of it and didn't watch it. So I haven't seen that in at least 20 years. I think I need to go back and watch that. I need to find some place to stream it from. That was a good movie. All right, set of 4 of the signature mugs. So they have a textured pattern on the outside. The blues are the same outside and in. As I'm saying that, let me check to make sure. Yep. And then the red ones are the same on the outside, and they're the same, but they all coordinate, right? They've all got the blue and white on the inside. So the set of 4 of these, it's on the last cup that I look at. Set of 4 is $18. So they're just nice, and these have no chips, no scratches, no wear. They look brand spanking new too. Okay, Well, Gail, you own this little guy. I thought he was wood, but then when I looked on the bottom, he has wood look. He is actually resin, but he is adorable. And I didn't want to wait for Easter for him because I think that he's just such a cute, nondescript little bunny that fits into any vignette that I don't think he has to be Easter related. So, Gail, you own him now. This, I just love, yeah, I have a thing about drip glazes on pottery. I just love them. And so I love the speckle underneath this. I love the little handles on this. So whether you're using it as a planter or just a decor piece, it's super cute. $9 for this. See, check that out. I like that look. Put you over there. Oh, I forgot I had this guy tucked off to the side. So amber glass body and then the arched clear glass handle, very thin walled glass. I said it, I think I labeled it as a vase. It could be like a coffee cup, like you could use it as a mug, which may be what it was designed to be, right? Like for tea or coffee or like a Spanish coffee or something. So you could use it for that. I love the idea of it as a vase, quite honestly, but you know, it could be for whatever. $7, but it's super, super cool design. I like the curvature of this, and it is nicely thin-walled glass as well. As I'm uncovering things, this is like a handmade and just roughly signed pottery bowl. So just kind of the fairly plain kind of speckled interior. Nope. Nick, can you delist this?
Okay.
It's cracked now. Just
Get rid of it.
yeah. So sorry, don't buy it. Sometimes these things just kind of seem to spontaneously do that. But we'll put that off to the side. That goes into my I might do something with it pile. Just, it could become something, but I can't sell it as it is. This is just a lovely little blue botanical pedestal creamer, $7. I wasn't able to track down the maker of this, but it's just a nice, lovely style that I love the little pedestal on it. Now, these guys, I didn't know till I looked them up on the internet that this was holly. I just thought it was cute little leaves and berries, which I guess is kind of holly, but it didn't scream holly to me. It didn't scream Christmas. Just cute little salt and pepper shakers in nice block style for $8. So I like them all year because I didn't think of them as holly. I just thought of them as being like botanical. So there, what do you know? This guy. So you've got your little dimple finger holders here. Do you know what this is? This is an egg separator. So you crack your egg into it, and when you put it this way, the white comes out through here, it leaves the yolk behind, and then you're able to just pour the yolk out. So just if you are egg separating challenged, cute little egg separator for you, $7. Cute, right?
Good idea.
Okay.
For the men cooks.
For the men with the fat fingers, yeah. You have a hard time separating. All right, this is a black metal book holder. It's in the shape of a lamp. It's got a nice wide base, and that's why I'm saying book holder, but it could be a picture holder. It could be a big tablet holder, whatever you'd like. But $11 for that. I like the lamp look, the lamp shape of that. It's just something different than you usually get in any of those picture holders or tripods or that sort of thing. This is a 2-set signed handmade pottery soup and cereal bowls. So they've kind of got that deep beige and caramel speckled with like a slate blue rim around the top. So just nice, lovely, cute, $13 for the pair. Nice little soup, salad, cereal bowls. I mean, put whatever you want in them. Kind of works that way. This is a set of 4 dessert plates. So this is the Rosanna style. Each has, if I'm not mistaken, a different little pink dessert. So whether a cupcake or tart or cookie. These are from Crabtree and Evelyn. And each plate is usually about $10 each. I'm selling the 4 for $11. But I am letting you know that a couple of the plates have some little faint utensil marks on them. I don't think it detracts from how friggin' cute these are. And definitely,
well used.
Definitely Crabtree and Evelyn being a good make and fairly expensive normally. This is the last pottery piece of the night, and it is a little duo. It is the mug and plate in the fish motif. How cute, right? Look at that. So you have your little mug and your luncheon plate. They're just kind of signed LK on the bottom. So the pair is $9. And then I do have, let me pull it up here. I do have a new watercolor. Now I named this, it isn't named. It is from M. Pompelli Noland. She is a local artist when I looked her up here in Ontario. And I called it Rose Duet. Rose Duet. So she's known for her, oh my goodness. She's known for doing botanicals primarily. Look how lovely that is. Just in those beautiful soft pinks and greens. I've got a couple of good pics of it on the internet, up on the website, and it is $48, and the dimensions are on there too. So it's been professionally framed and matted, and just, I think her name's Marianne. Marianne, you did a lovely job. Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. So again, an eclectic mix. That's kind of how I roll. Sometimes a little more heavily weighted in some areas than others. I think tonight we had 4 different mug options, so maybe it's mug heavy, but kind of bowl heavy tonight too. I had some different bowls. Down one with the broken one. It's just cracked, but glad we caught that now and get that delisted and kind of go from there. Things like that I will often seal on the inside and then use as a planter because they're still beautiful, and I'm not going to throw it out. So that's usually how I get my stuff. It's the broken cast-offs from here. Thanks for tuning in as always. Keep in mind we're closed this Saturday, and watch for any of the announcements online or through our mailing list, which you can sign up for on the front page of the website, queenbeecreationshome.com. You can sign up for our newsletter. I only send out a newsletter when I have news, meaning that there is a new product launch or there's a sale. So at most, you probably hear from me maybe once a month. So it's not like you're getting plastered with emails. You're just getting up to date on any of the important news. But there's a limit to the ways that I can get a hold of you to let you know, and that's one of them. So hopefully I'll be able to get things organized, and Fusion will be on sale starting Wednesday through to the end of business on Saturday. Well, I say the end of business, really, it means till midnight on Saturday, because online is always open for business. So it's not just the physical store. Thanks for tuning in as always. Looking forward to seeing you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Take care.